Hi, Dyslexic Genius here, Brad Hurt. My phone number is 864-236-1680, or you can email me at dyslexicgeniushurt@gmail.com. We're back on the motor of the Amberola 1A. I'm going to show you how to get the gear train apart and a few things you need to have. A coffee can with simple grain and water mixed 50-50 to put the parts in to clean. You can soak them overnight, won't hurt them, because we're going to go from this ugly greasy thing to this beautiful cleanliness. This is next to godliness, and you want to make sure you save all the screws, and the screws are at different length on these motors, so you have to know that the real short ones, I'll show you over on the motor where they go and everything else. These look complicated to get apart, but they're not. We have a brass gear here that we don't want to damage at all, so I'm going to shove the shaft this way to get it out. This shaft, I'm going to go this way because the governor's here. The governor's the last thing that comes out, so it'll be the first thing we put in when we rebuild it. I've shot everything and cleaned them up a little with WD-40. And years ago, I built this little brass rod. You can use rod or wood, but you want it big enough to go through the hole here where the bearing is. This little hole I've drilled fits on the end of the bearing shaft. And you can see right there. So when you take it and you gently there with the bearing, there's the gear. You see how that fits on there like that. That way you save everything. And that's why I spray them all down with WD-40. That's how you get it apart. The next one's going to be a little harder because I'm going to go this way and use the side of the casting to protect this brass gear. I've taken the screw out of the pulley, and you can see this spins freely. You want to take everything apart before you start and make sure it all spins freely. You take all the screws out. Here, these are the short ones that hold it, and this will just all pop out that way. You can see this has never been apart. It's all corroded. We'll clean everything else out. What I'll do is I'll slightly flex hone these so that they slide on, and there's a shaft right here, a slot where it hooks up right here, and this is where this gear screws in place. It's all set up to work and lock down. We'll clean all this up. You know, this is a lot of fun, but I wanted to point out the importance of protecting the gear train like on a 1A or an Opera or like a Triumph. This is the same type of motor. And that's my tip for the day.